Do you have a dream or a goal or a big challenge that you are tackling, taking on? If you do, you're probably going to go through some predictable stages, and it can be helpful to know what those stages are. So I've got a big challenge that I'm taking on. I'm going through those stages, and I'd like to share them with you today to help myself, and maybe it'll help you too. So if you don't know me, I'm Bud. This is 70 Unbroken, where I am documenting a big challenge that I have taken on for me, which is next year I want to compete in the CrossFit Open, which is an international fitness competition, and I want to attempt to get in the top 100 in the men's 70 plus division. There's that same fly that was in a previous video. However, there's a second challenge I've taken on, which is I'm trying to document this process and start a YouTube channel about it. And perhaps ironically, that's proving to be a bigger challenge to me than the actually training and getting fit. So in this video today, I'm going to use my struggles with creating a YouTube channel to illustrate the 4 stages that anybody might go through and when they try to do something new. So let's jump right into this. According to Walt Disney, there are 4 stages to a dream. And by the way, if this if Walt Disney is not the author of this, and you think it's somebody else is the author, drop me a comment and let me know. But my understanding is Walt Disney created this little concept. But stage 1 of a dream is unconscious incompetence. That's the beginning. That's where you don't know what you don't know. And I've been through that stage with starting a YouTube channel. I knew I wanted to start a channel. I knew I wanted to make some videos, but I had no idea how you go about making a video that people want to watch. So that's the blissful ignorance stage. That's stage 1. Stage 2 is called conscious incompetence. That's the point at which you realize, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do this. And that's actually where I'm at right now in terms of my YouTube channel. I've come to realize there's a lot more to it than I ever imagined. The danger of this stage is that you will get discouraged because it's going to take more time, more effort, cost more money than you originally thought or planned or even dreamed of. And if you don't get in touch with your why, your big reason for doing it, you might quit. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep on pushing through until I learn how to do this and until I get rid of that fly. There's a fly in here that's driving me nuts, and I'm going to get it. Well, at stage 2, you've just got to go through it in order to get to stage 3, which is conscious competence. That's the phase where if you really focus and try hard and put a lot of effort into it, you can do it well. You've learned how to do it, but it still may not come naturally. You're going to go through that phase as well. And the danger of phase 3, conscious competence, is probably burnout because it takes a lot of work. But press on towards your goal. And again, remember your why. According to Walt Disney, ultimately, you will end up at stage 4, which is unconscious competence. In other words, you could do it in your sleep. You're so good at it. And he says what you need at that point is a new dream, a new challenge, a new project. So maybe that's where you are, and maybe that's what you need in your life. I'm not there with making these videos. I'm back in stage 2, conscious incompetence. And I have to admit, I started getting a little bit discouraged by the complexity of it, by the amount of time it takes, by the technical skills that I don't have. But by making this video, I'm reminding myself, I've just got to press through that. I'll get through that. I'll learn how to do it. There's a reason I'm making these videos, and that's important. And so I'm going to keep on. So wherever you are at in your dream, in your goal. I want to encourage you to press on and keep on too. And again, if you'd love to, make a comment below and tell me how it's going with your dream and your challenge. And remember that your age does not define you. It's what's in your heart that makes you who you are. So if you've got something in your heart, hey, go for it. And I'm going to go for my dream, and I'll see you in the next video.